Good morning, Green Room. Before we check on the morning message, let's check on the bean plant. Look at how much it's grown already. You can still see the white where the shell was. Do you see that? But it came back up and it's starting to grow. Wonder if your bean plant has started to grow. Let's check on the morning message. Let's read the morning message. Hello, Green Room. I went to visit my mom. The word visit starts with a V, and it reminds me we have a new letter. The letter V. The letter V starts in the corner with a smile, but it goes down at an angle. And it comes back up to the other corner in another angle. You get your two fingers ready and make a V with me. Big line down, big line up. V. V is for visit. And I have some other V's hidden here in the morning message. Let's see if we can find them. So our first sentence was, I went to visit my mom. That gave, there's another V, me some ideas for you. When I was at my mom's house, I kept thinking of you. She lives at the end of a road in the woods, and I got to walk in the woods a lot, and that's one of my favorite things to do with kids because I like to show you some things. So
Miss Karen visits a beaver pond and looks for V's.
When I was thinking of you. Number 1, make a video. That's what I did for you. I made a video for you of all the things I saw in the forest, especially the things I saw that have a V in them. Would you like to see the video? Hi, Green Room. I am in Ohio, and I'm at my mom's house. This is where I lived when I was a little girl. Do you know who lives in that house right there? That is a beaver lodge. Beaver live there. The doors to their house are underneath the water. And I don't think we're going to see any beavers right now because they slap their tails on the water and they swim underwater when they hear people coming. And over here is a picture of the beaver dam. They cut down trees and they put sticks together and they blocked all of this water. If that beaver dam wasn't there, this pond wouldn't be here. And all this water would be just flowing in a stream. And I'm going to walk down the trail a little bit and I'm going to show you what it looks like when beavers gnaw on the trees and when they chop the trees down to make these sticks to go in the beaver dam. We walked down the path a little bit. This is a newer dam. You can see it up close, how they piled sticks on top of mud. It used to just be a little creek like this. But when they stopped the water from flowing, it made a pond. If you come over here, you can see where they've started to take the bark off the trees. Can you see where that's missing? And you always know it was a beaver because of the shape of the stick. See how it's kind of pointed? That's how beavers chew the tree to make it fall over, and then they can drag it over to the dam. think I have one more I want to show you, but I'm going to walk down the path a little bit more. That is another beaver dam. Do you see where the water stops? That used to just be a creek, and now it turned into a pond. Ooh, can you see that beaver tree right there? That one's about to fall down. Look at that, there's only a little bit of the trunk left. And if I turn around, ooh, are you getting dizzy? This is what they're working on right now. Look at that. See, they're eating away at the trunk, and you can actually see their teeth marks. And over here, this tree fell down. See how it got very skinny in the middle? And look what's at the bottom on the ground. There's wood chips, just like we have on our playground, wood chips, but these came from the beavers where they were eating. And now those beavers went back to their lodge, which is in the other pond. They must all live together because I don't see another lodge in this little pond. And there's the dam. You see this tree? This is not a beaver tree. This tree has fuzzy vines on it. Vines are pretty cool if you're a monkey, but this kind of vine is from poison ivy. It looks kind of furry. Right now there's some purple leaves on it. Poison ivy will make you very, very itchy. You have to figure out what poison ivy looks like so you don't get itchy. Let me see if I can find some green poison ivy to show you. Here's another big furry vine. Remember what that is? Poison ivy, don't touch. And right here, that's the poison ivy. Poison ivy looks like two mittens on the outside and your hands together on the inside. They say leaves of 3, let it be. Don't touch. I found some things that start with V. That's not it. Do you know what that is? That's called skunk cabbage. I wish you were here with me. I could take a little leaf off and we could smell it, and guess what it would smell like? Yes, you're right, a skunk. And I bet you know what this flower is. What's that flower? A dandelion. There's all the dandelion seeds. You know what's hiding behind the dandelion? That one starts with a V. That's a violet. Violet is another name for purple, but it's also the name of that flower.
The end.
So number 1, make a video. I made a video for you. You can make a video. You could even share it with Miss Emily and I. We'd love to see a video that you made. Number 2, build a beaver dam. Oh, beaver has a V at the middle. My video was about my visit to a beaver dam, and I thought we could make one too. So I have 2 ways to do this. I built 2 walls next to each other, and this is a little bit, I'm gonna set it up like this. This is a little bit like a river. If I pour the water down, woo, it'll go all the way down and it'll keep going. But what the beavers do is they put something to stop the water. They use sticks and mud. I used Legos. Come over here and see if it'll stop the water. I better press it down really hard. Okay, let's see if it stops the water. It's filling up. Whoa, and it's going backwards. I filled it up so much. That's what happens sometimes. Sometimes beavers, they end up flooding things. I flooded the table a little bit. That's okay, I'll get a towel in a minute. If you don't have Legos at your house, you could also make a river with some foil. And you could bend your foil up and you could pour the water. Oh, I better tip it up a little bit this way and make the water stop. You can make a beaver dam like that. You could also go outside and see if you can make a beaver dam with sticks and mud. That's what I'm going to do. Would you like to come with me? Let's go.
Okay, I'm outside and I put some tin foil down and I put some sticks at the end of it, and I'm going to pour some water down and see if that's enough to stop the water. Let's see what happens. Oh, no, that didn't work. I'm going to get some dirt and try it again. Okay, I found some mud. This is what the beavers use. They use the mud and the sticks. Do you think I can make it work this time? Let's see if I put the mud in there and some sticks on top and some more mud, some more sticks packed in there. Maybe I'll add some more sticks. These are actually pieces of mulch. It's mulch. That's just left over. Cut down a tree. It's like a stick. Okay, try the experiment again. Let's see what happens now when I added the mud and the sticks. Oh, what's happening? The water's staying this time. It's starting to leak a little bit, but it stopped it. What else do you think the beavers do? They use mud and sticks. Maybe I didn't have enough sticks. Should I try some more in there? Some littler ones. Maybe I'll put a rock at the end of it. Beavers don't use rocks, but I'm not a beaver, so I can try different things. Press it down more. Okay, let's try again. Let's see if we can make a beaver pond here. Oh, it lasted for a while. It slowed it down. This is something you can try at home. See if you can make a dam. See if you can stop the water and make a pond.
So you can try making a beaver dam at your house. Number 3, play with light. When I was visiting my mom's house, we were cleaning out her upstairs of her barn, and I found this. It's kind of like a Viewmaster. It has, but this is what camera pictures used to look like. They were slides, and it goes in here, and you press the button. Whoops. Can you see that in there? Someone took a picture of flowers. But if I turn the light off, you can't see it anymore. So I thought we could play with light. One idea is that you could draw on some wax paper and use a flashlight. Oh, I looked right past my flashlight. And shine your flashlight through. This says, I love you. That's you. I love you. Or you could put it on your window and you could see through it. Or if you want to really try to get tricky with something, you could try to make a light table the way we have at school, but not the same kind. So you could take a box and put some, I'm using a lot of tin foil today. You can put some tin foil in your box because tin foil is very shiny. And then you'll need some things to light up your box. Sometimes people have those little tiny candles that have batteries in them. Or you might use a chain of lights like you would put out at Christmas time. Or I'm going to use some flashlights. I'm going to turn on as many flashlights as I can find, and I'm going to put them in my box. And then I'm going to put the top on my box. Does the top of my box look lighter? Come and see. It has lighter parts and darker parts. So then I can put things on top of my light box and see how the light shines through them. Or, oh, I found my yo-yo. My yo-yo. Look how the light shines through the yo-yo. Or, oh, this is a baby toy. But I bet the light will shine through it. It does. Or, oh, this is a piece of tissue paper. Does it look different when the light shines through it? You can see the light shining through it. Or, oh, I found a pen. The light will shine through the pen. Or a screwdriver. It looks different when the light is shining through it. Another thing you can do is I'm going to turn my tray upside down, and I'm going to put a little bit of cornmeal, or if you have a sand box, you can use your sand. Sometimes we do this on the light table at school. And spread it out, and then here's what you can do. You can go, whoop, I made a V. You can write in the cornmeal or the sand or the flour or anything, whatever you have a lot of at your house. So you could try to make a light table or just play with light. It's fun to actually just play with your, look what happened to the ceiling. You could just play with light. Oh, I made a shadow accidentally. Sometimes when I do this, the cats go a little bit crazy. They like to play with lights too. Whatever you do, have fun. I had to put one more V in there. Bye-bye.